You wasted so many years in your, even if you have worked for, because when I started my career, I've started like I was a waiter during my diploma and all. So I've sold boiled eggs in streets and all, and there I have reached out to these places. So it's all about how, as you say, na, how you are going to inspire yourself and to reach to the certain goals and all. So every people have that, but basic needs need to be fulfilled. That's what now this tech. I'm not saying that you will be a delivery boy throughout. There are many delivery boy who have got a basic need filled, then they start investing on themselves, learning things first. Financial literacy doesn't mean ki just go and save money. It's about investing in yourself to learn
Upskilling.
the your new skills and all what is there in the market, because our degree doesn't give anything apart from just a degree.
That's where, probably Karthik would want to add a point there in terms of, what, they are doing, apart from just giving a degree, in terms of
Yeah,
industry
yeah.
collaboration.
I want to just go back to the first question that you asked, Akshay, about the most about tool and skill, right? We started with
Uh,
that. So, as Akshay was also pointing out, ability to learn is the most important, right? Because it's not about, because what a student learns in college, it's very unlikely that he's going to use only that knowledge for his work. In fact, most often it's not going to be. He's going to use something else only. So the question is, can he learn new? So for this question, we did something actually which helped us in many ways and helped students as well. I would just like to share that. So we have a system where every course in college, course means a subject. If you study one subject, every course must have a project and also must result in a paper, research paper. And we have marks for that. We have a weightage for it. Let's say 25% weightage for the project and for the paper as well. And every student, so a student does 4 or 5 courses, right, in a semester. So he will do 4 or 5 projects, okay, and then he will do one project which will involve all the courses, as in which is just beyond just the course, where he will use knowledge from all the courses and something else as well, and publish a paper out of it. So one paper per semester is supposed to do the student, and that paper has to be a Scopus indexed paper, etc. For those of you who come from academics, you would know that there are journals, etc., which have a particular weightage. Now,
Hmm.
what has happened because of that is two things. One is the college also has honestly benefited a lot, because in all the rankings, like whether it is NARF, whether it is NAC, NBA, the various accreditations that colleges need, we have to show publications, research, etc. And we noticed that, because we are an undergraduate engineering college, we don't have postgraduate or PhD much, hardly any. I mean, it's in single digit actually compared to the 4,000 strong undergraduate engineering, because primarily India is like that.
Hmm.
India education is primarily undergraduate.
Hmm.
Because for masters, if someone wants, we see even they just even IITs are not filling up. They say these days, or NITs, etc. And many go abroad as well for that. So one thing is that the college has got very good rankings in all our accreditations because of our students publishing well, and the students are benefiting. More important, it's a win-win situation. College benefits, students also benefit, because they now start learning this thing, that it is about learning something new. It's about how you present it, because when you have to publish a paper and it's a conference or a journal, sometimes you have to go and present as well. Then you need to know how to present your findings in a way that kind of appeals to a larger body, etc., and learn that language, the soft skills needed to publish, not only the English language, but the way you format things, the way you present your data effectively.
Correct.
So this has actually helped us a lot. This is one initiative I would like to highlight, which has helped our students being improve their learnability, because at the end of the day, that is important. So that is one major thing. And the second thing, of course, is the internship program, which is like a very well set up program where companies actually start coming to us when our students are in the sixth semester only, and pick them up for an entire year long internship. And then we have students working all over India. In fact, now even in Germany, Japan, and South Korea also, we send our students for internships, for 6 months, one year internships, etc. They go abroad as well. But in India, they are going everywhere. Several of our students are at Bangalore actually,
Oh,
interning with companies here, because it's a full time internship. And the way we have adjusted the academics, I would like to speak about that also on a later question. But these are some things we are doing to ensure learnability, so that the day they are graduated, they are much more ready to work than anything, because they have that.
I have one question for you. Means like as we see in the Western countries, they are promoting more of a part time after a colleges and all. But India is like more of like developing nation. They should have more of this culture. But why we have like, as I said, when I was doing my degree and all, I was doing side by side some jobs or business and all that helped me to reach out to this place. Why? Means I'm not seeing that much is encouraged in India.
I would tell you why, because see, I have been a teacher. I'll tell you from a teacher perspective, because I'm teaching in this college for now 25 years and totally about 28 years in teaching. I'll tell you a teacher's mindset. A teacher's mindset is, we think as teacher, we think that unless I teach the student in class, he's not going to learn.
Okay.
This is the mindset teachers have, because of which teachers don't want to let the student out.
Correct.
Hmm.
Hey, this guy can learn by himself also. You don't need to spoon feed each and everything into his mouth. You teach some things and he can learn, and today they can learn much more effectively.
Yeah.
Learnability has increased only with the latest generation of people. I mean, we all have the experience at home. We
Hmm.
buy a device, a new laptop, a phone, etc. A 10-year-old son at home picks up everything very quickly.
Correct.
Right? He knows all the features. He tells the grandfather as well, "Hey, what is this? You have such an expensive phone, you're not using these features only." As you were saying about the games also. They pick
Yeah.
up very fast. So as a teacher community, we have not let students free. This is something we
Okay.
debated a lot, because even in our college, when we came up with these initiatives, the first response of teachers was, oh, if we make them do projects, if we send them for internship for such a long time, we may not be able to teach them so much. And if
Correct.
we don't teach them so much, how are they going to grow? This mindset of the teacher hinders the student in progressing.
Correct.
Just let him out, give minimal input. So, and club it with other things. So going back, so what we did was in final year, because then people started asking, "Arey, your students are going for a year-long internship. What about your academics?" So what we did, okay, we said fine. We tied up with Coursera. We got a license for every student in college.
Okay.
And we said in final year, you're doing a full-time internship, right? So you may not be able to come to college to do courses. You need to do 2 Coursera professional certifications. Give the exam of Coursera professional certificate. We are paying it. College is funding that whole thing for you. You just have to give the exam, get the professional certification. That will come in your degree as well. We will give credits for that. So by doing this, what happened? So we didn't come down, or what they call as compromise on the academics.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever courses you have to complete, and we saw that that is also working better. So Coursera has very good certification.